Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Holy Spirits of New Earth Ascending. Happy 1010 Heavenly Gateway. We have massive energetics flowing through today's portal, bringing in the higher resonance of our cosmic frequency. Our local Solaris continues to release multiple C-class solar flares today, and another powerful M-class flare maxing at M2.35 at 12:17 UTC. Pachamama also received two immense activations today with a magnitude 6.0 earthquake in Argentina, South America at 10:01 UTC and a magnitude 6.3 earthquake at 0:41 UTC. As we navigate in between worlds and lift the veils of separation, we bridge heaven and earth through our sacred heart centers. The one of the yang merges with the zero of the yin as the eagle flies with the condor, and the divine masculine becomes one with the divine feminine in Hieros, Gamos. In unity consciousness all things become clear in the light of bliss, and Buddha mind of compassion and virtue shines freely from our heavenly abode upon the new earth. For all our good people, our starseed earth angelics of the 144, to behold. In the glory of God's grace we activate the benevolence of universal truth and manifest the gold ray of love to bring all into the balance and harmony of the music of the spheres. On this day, in this now, it is done. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release very powerful New Earth codes. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light Valerie A. Elster. Dragon Portal activated. Lore of the Dragon Riders. They come from all over, from far and wide. They have trained their whole life for just one ride, as their dragons take flight. From ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light Roberto Nunez. You asked for a sign, and here it is. You are exactly where you need to be successful. You are asked to trust the journey because you are being guided. Desires of confidence will be granted, and divine inspiration will take over you. 222-333-555. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Mikasa Tamara Blue Ray, Sweden, 10/10/2023. Today is the day of resolution, the final stage, end of the old story, and a rewriting of history. We are now clarifying what we truly wish to create. We can see it mirrored in the outer as old timelines are resolving in source light. It is like the linear time stands still at the stillness of the freezing point. When everything thaws anew in the light of love's heartfelt rays, a new scenario has been written, a story of unity. The authors are the hearts longing for space of freedom, where one is the treasure of being in one's own appreciation of oneself and each other, and the gifts we all are and co-create for each other with each other. Blessed be our new creation. And from Divine Sister of the Light Laura Hazel, a word from the whales, 10th of October 2023, souls are extracted from the depths of karmic residue. Holding on to that which is dissolving becomes increasingly uncomfortable. Illusions become clear as confusion leads the masses. Hearts must lead the way. With great love from the Cetacean Collective, from dolphinresonance.org. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 10/10/23. This is a brave new day, and it's waiting for you to step all the way into it, which will be challenging if you try to envision its possibilities through old eyes. Therefore, today is also a day of letting go and seeing life differently. You stand at the threshold between the comfortable but sticky past and the enticing but unpredictable future. The past holds your lifetime of experience, which you can finally now use to your benefit, and for the benefit of those who know what you have been through and await the payoff. You haven't come this far for nothing. Do not waste any part of it. Your hard-earned wisdom is a very precious commodity. And from Divine Brother of the Light Pars Kute, 1010 portal. Within the 1010 portal that we are experiencing now, there is much chaotic energy, where the wave patterns of parallel realities intersect and run parallel for a while. There is destabilization of everything, until we choose the one that we pay attention to and align with. If we want to live in a world of love and joy and great intensity, we embrace positivity in every way. In alignment with our inner knowing, we can be fearless and self-determined. Our awareness expands into brilliance everywhere and beauty with compassionate and loving relationships. By resolving and releasing our limiting beliefs about ourselves, we can transcend into a dimension beyond time and space. We can participate in the world of time and space while also being aware of the most life-enhancing thoughts and feelings about ourselves and others. We can imagine the light of love in ourselves and others. This is how we become aligned with its energetics and are able to recognize its reality in another dimension that is destabilizing the dimension we have lived in. These are all part of the game of conscious expansion that we are involved in. Making the shift within the current energetic portal means being open to understanding how to live very differently. We can choose to be always grateful for everything because we have created it in our own consciousness, and it has manifested for us. Once we realize what we are doing, we no longer have personal drama or anxiety of any kind. Even now, life flows effortlessly, as much as we allow ourselves to realize. At some point, we are ready to release all fear and doubt. Our ego consciousness becomes a willing participant in alignment with our inner knowing. To the extent that we are able to release our limitations, we open our realization to infinite awareness, beyond time and space. We are our eternal presence of awareness with unlimited creative power in every dimension of consciousness. We are fractals of our creative source, sharing the same infinite consciousness and able to choose the dimension we want to experience. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine energy works, the 1010 cosmic gateway of energy is open, serving as a quantum bridge in the new direction, as 1010 is carrying the energetic vibration of both completion and starting anew, from a completely different foundation of the heart space. Galactic energy attunements are coming through for those who are ready on the soul level, opening individual, planetary, and galactic portals. Galactic Stargate of the Heart attunement is coming through the gateway and bringing higher chakra activations, light body activations, DNA activations and upgrades, karmic clearing, and clearing within the feminine and the masculine templates are taking place. Pluto stations direct right on 1010, and working together as a double portal, this intense vortex of energy is bringing about powerful transformation, change, and forward movement. Synchronicity energetic encoding 1010 is activating the doorway into our soul embodiment and opening up our conscious connection to the stellar gateway, the energy center above our soul star chakra that transcends all dimensional boundaries of time and space. And today from Divine Brother of the Light Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., welcome to the 1010 Energy Gateway. Dear friends, the 1010 energy waves are flowing in, This type of energetic vibration takes place on the Gregorian calendar date of Tuesday, October 10th. When our consciousness resonates with this double 10 energy, we can tap into the energetic vibrations held by the geometry of this number. 1010 can act as an energetic catalyzer or alchemical fire to trigger inner change. This specific 1010 energy flow is associated with regaining our independence and sovereignty, creating an opening for infinite potential. The number 10 represents the energy of self-determination in all its aspects. The number 10 energy holds the idea of starting anew in any area of your life, whether it is work-related, relationships with others or with yourself, your spiritual path, or moving to a new location. As we connect with the 1010 gateway energy, we can tap into an energy of support and leadership, in which new ideas can catapult us into new higher timelines. Number 10 is formed by a pillar and a circle. It is both masculine and feminine, or contains within the father-mother principles. It means wholeness, and because of this attribute, it brings with it the energy of new creations and the responsibilities we have as humans to use this power for the greatest good. The 1010 gateway will prime our energetic fields before the solar eclipse on Saturday, October 14th. Big changes are already taking place within us. I am sure many of you can sense the energetic tension in the air. Please stay centered within your heart, take frequent breaks, and stay hydrated. Our bodies are getting ready for a very important week, energetically speaking. Have a productive and peaceful 1010 gateway, and may this week mark the beginning of a wonderful new life chapter in your earthly soul's journey. Much love. We are one, from DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. The 1010 portal kicks off a 10-day period of galactic activation portal days. The 1010 portal is an energetic opening where we can connect and receive new light codes and downloads from the universe, the energy of creation. On the 10th day of the 10th month, we have the 1010 portal. We are receiving the energy of this powerful portal into the planetary and individual systems for a few days now. It is the reason for many ascension symptoms and tiredness. This portal represents the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. We might just say the beginning of a new era. The energy is really powerful right now, and we can feel the sense of great change, a leveling up, moving forward, stepping into our power. Our DNA is being upgraded and activated. It can cause tingles within the body, itchy skin. We are able to live in a fifth-dimensional kind of way in the physical life more and more. We will be able to jump timelines because of all the energy, knowledge, information we are receiving right now. This is a portal of rebirth. Number 10 has the vibration of optimism, positivity. It brings new beginnings, confidence, independence, creativity, success, determination, motivation, individuality, but also nothingness, infinity, oneness, the energy of creation. We are invited to open up to the unknown, receive the light codes and downloads that are coming in right now, and create the life we desire. Really do it, not just think or dream about it. No more waiting for someone from the outside to do it for you, as you are the one. We are going through an important expansion right now, receiving high-frequency energy from the universe, source energy into our systems, planetary and personal systems. We are shifting into a new reality where we can be more who we truly are, speak our truth, set boundaries, love ourselves more, and meet others on that higher level of awareness and understanding of the world within and around us and connections with others. We will even jump timelines. Some amazingly powerful days are in front of us. The universe is bringing some magic into our lives. Open up to receive and take care of your physical body. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Ra James. Happy 1010 portal. We are in a powerful gateway. The 1010 portal occurs when the sun aligns with the galactic center On October 10th every year, 144 coming in, we are receiving a high influx of galactic energies. These high-frequency energies are full of light codes that are activating your DNA. The veil is thin as we move towards Halloween, Samhain. This opens us up to a higher consciousness. When the veil is thin, the earth planes and spiritual world collide. The veil is where you meet your loved ones, guides, and angels. It is a place between the worlds. That means pay attention to the guidance you're getting through. You'll be getting lots of intuitive nudges and gut feelings. 10 is also a number all about karmic completion. We are clearing out our karmic closet like never before. You can never enter into the new fully until you have processed the old. This is a time where many karmic contracts are coming up for completion. It is a time to integrate and to let go of the old lessons. Some people only come into your life for a season. It's time to move away from past connections that are over. It's a great time for cord cutting or any energy clearing. The 1010 portal is helping you to raise your vibration. It's all about clearing negative energies from the past. This is a major manifesting portal. It's a great time to be setting your intentions. It's a great time to be tapping into the energies for healing and making big shifts. This week is huge for relationships, especially any twin flame connections. If you're in a twin flame connection, know your soul is always in an infinite dance with this person. The healing work is coming up for these pairs. Expect positive shifts as you're doing the inner work. The 1111 portal will be huge for any twin flames in separation. October brings us two major meteor showers, the Draconids and the Orionids, with both peak this month. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, today we reach the peak of this year's wisdom integration. We are concluding a cycle on both a personal and planetary level that is represented today by two important events. Pluto moving direct again for those who resonate with slow motion phases, which is reflecting the profound rebirth and transformation that is happening at this time. Secondly, the 1010 portal, which in numerology may symbolize the end and beginning of a new cycle or other meanings that it may have for you. However, at this time, guides invite us to focus upon this number beyond the earthly meaning it has for us. There is a lot behind the many planetary events that are happening at this time and that are associated with this number. The 1010 portal this year is bringing to the surface the many conflicts and the many distortions that are yet to be healed in both the micro and the macro structure of our planet. Guides have been showing me this for a week now, especially as I kept seeing on Facebook the so-called Tree of Life, which I personally call our 12th dimensional angelic template, with 10 orbs rather than 12, as we are 12th dimensional beings, as you all know. This has come followed by a message of the big correction that is taking place at this time, of the many planetary reversals that are yet associated with this number, and that again are created to modify our original 12th dimensional DNA structure, as well as the planetary grid one, by reducing it to number 10. This is one of the most common tactics to diminish our power and manipulate our DNA, among many other purposes that even today go unnoticed by many in the spiritual community. Being well informed and listening to our guidance is pivotal to removing the many non-benevolent techniques destined to manipulate us. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Be aware of the importance of using the authentic template to work with our bodies and DNA. This is a very powerful month, especially for planetary workers, to continue dismantling the inorganic planetary grid systems and anchoring the authentic crystalline one. The many events that are taking place at this time reflect the profound polarization and control that still reign in many countries, and how much we need to continue being centered in our hearts to assist in the way we best can. The more we ascend, the more separation we can witness, not because the planet is not evolving, but because the more we raise our frequency, the more we can envision the lower planes, becoming more aware of all we are leaving behind and of all the assistance that many still need during this planetary transition. As I previously shared, this month is one of constant integration and anchoring for grid workers whose main mission is to act as new Earth's anchors. Stabilization is pivotal now in some countries where the anchoring of the fifth dimensional crystalline grid is not yet possible. Guides invite us to use the Aurora Shield or the Central Sun Plasmic One as it best resonates with your guidance and purpose to protect and stabilize the regions that are now in profound transition and misalignment with unity consciousness, as it will protect those who are on a mission on these complicated regions and that are in need of our love and support. These are universal techniques that everyone can use, for we all can send love and restoration independently of our specific mission. Remember not to fall into extremes at this time of conflict, for this is too part of a big manipulation to make you judge and hence separate. Unity is precisely about embracing all within divine love, to dissolve, to bring higher understanding, and above all, compassion to what we cannot change. As we approach the eclipse, we will feel the fierceness of the energies that are already among us. Nurture yourselves before stepping into grid work or any other personal purpose you have at this time, for the body suffers from the many energies colliding at the same time in our bodies, and we need constant cleansing to help the body release faster so it can embody these new energies. Sometimes it is best to stop for a while and recover rather than force ourselves to go beyond what we can do at this time, for this will not be of assistance to you or anyone else. Remember to scan your bodies on a daily basis, correct what needs to, and respect your sacred template, beloved ones. Have a blessed passage. Within infinite love to all, from NataliaAlba.com. 222 flowing in. From Divine Sister of the Light Sangita Handa, the 1010 portal opening. Number 10 in celestial gematria signifies God's authority, completeness, God's order, and divine perfection. Now let's begin with a soul. A soul is an emergence of God, or simply explained, an extension of God, an outward manifestation. The soul knows its source. It doesn't need to discover God. It departed from source to look at God from the outside so it could express its gratitude and appreciation of God. But in the corporeal shell, the human body, the mind takes over and silences, if not dismisses, the source totally. The human mind sees itself as a separate entity, or identity, much akin to Lucifer in the God parable. In the 3D star program, the soul volunteered to descend into total obscurity and disconnection. A very bold, courageous, yet pompous decision, quite overconfident of its ultimate control over the whimsical, to cut it mildly, an illusioned mind. Now you entered the arena of total lack and continual loss, as a learning institutional playground or school, confident that when thrown in a dark abyss, you would instinctively and intuitively tap into the reservoir of non-dual energies of godly attributes. Being organically a soul, an emergence from God, of God, you would not fear the dark but resort to automatically, because it's generic in composition, switch on the light. Today, if you enter a dark room in an unknown territory, you will reflexively look for a light switch to disperse the darkness, won't you? So thought the soul. It was that soul assured and definitive, and that darkness, the lack and loss, would not impose any threat to its counterpart. So coming from that place of secured and convinced assurity, the soul offered its participation in the abyss of total darkness. The soul understood that God is not what its counterpart would need to re-identify itself with, nor invest in knowing it. It further understood that the environment of evolution would be one of lack, loss, suffering, just so its body and mind would need to tap into the godly attributes of non-dual qualities in order to maneuver a safer float above the darkness. The human would need to tap into peace wherever and whenever it confronted conflict, and immediately Shakti would supersede. The human would need to tap into joy when in a condition of lack, so the darkness doesn't incapacitate the human's life. The human being would need to tap into detachment when faced with loss, so the pain doesn't overwhelm and cripple the human. This is all a human needs to learn from a 3D world of intense and extreme duality. If one remains in the generic consciousness of peace, all wars and fightings would evaporate as fast as they emerge. If one stays connected to God's vibration of joy, no lack of money can create fear and anxiety. The human would know he and she is taken care of by God. If the human remained in the feeling world of the light, he would not spiral down into emotions of pain and suffering. Detachment would be the natural order of his nature. This is why we came to Earth planet, to hold on to our organic God attributes in total darkness, bereft of all light. This is our only test. Be the consciousness of God at all times, irrespective. This is the divine message from the light to us all on the 1010 portal opening, because number 10 is a good karma number, not a karmic debt number as the other compounded numbers are. So sit on the 10th at 10 a.m. and p.m. at your time zone with no conversion of time required, and receive your good karma. And henceforth keep the cosmic advice or cosmic wisdom at the forefront when faced with an upsurge of darkness. Remain rooted in the God consciousness qualities to remain afloat. It's organic to your nature. You do not need to make any effort to discover it, unravel it, or comprehend nor master it. It is natural. Just be as soul assured and pompous as your soul is. Be confident that you are God, where there is only abundance, prosperity, richness, undying wealth, perfect health, only joy, love, light, and enlightenment. Why do you think whenever a human has a near-death experience, he never wanted to return to Earth? He found himself in the completeness of complete joy and love, with such overwhelming lightness and perfection and beauty that he understood the hell, that is Earth, as an abnormal venue for evolution. Each human, once having accidentally walked into heaven, was adamant in not returning to hell. How could he? Why would she? But had to return as his learning was not yet complete, his karma not yet resolved. But look at the benevolence of the Father. Once that human was forcibly pushed back to hell, his life changed and became better. Not cause the circumstances improved, but because he had changed. Once having felt the love that hell lacked, God had been experienced, appreciated, and gratitude felt, unlike when in the spirit. He now understood the value of hell and became eager to learn all hell had to offer before he returned to God's home forever, with renewed vigor and a new comprehension of its creator. The Galactic Sun. The 1010 portal is a cosmic astrological event that occurs when the sun aligns with the galactic center on October 10th of every year. Remember, the galactic center is the massive black hole of the galaxy. Its radiation is a conglomeration of the blue ray 1 and the violet ray 7. And as if it weren't powerful enough on its own, this year the 1010 portal is opening in the number year of 7. Both rays work together. One is of exorcism and the other of alchemy. One obliterates, the other transmutates, while both purify and submit to the will of God. Furthermore, one represents karmic completion and the other rebirth, and together they create the perfection of balance and the 0-point energy of their source. It is believed thereafter the wheel starts to move again, and now in a new direction as a new cycle of evolution begins. The 1010 portal is consequently known as the Raj, or the Royal One. The 1010 portal is also said to open the gateway for the new moon in Libra on October 14th, when the Ring of Fire solar eclipse shall occur, crossing the entire diameter of the United States, the effects of which are already rattling the planet and ushering in the radiation of the galactic center, the black hole of the galaxy. From SangeetaHanda.net and from Divine Sister of the Light Karen Lithica, Masters of Light, simply remember, my ancient light skills are returning. My light path is awakening. My DNA is activating. I bring forth new and ancient light, templates in this now moment. I continue to let the journey flow as I am activated in light. From KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. Today's 1010 portal is revealing how powerful you really are. A rise in desire to protect yourself and your family's health and well-being is bursting through. The balanced, stable foundation within yourself is supporting take charge with full control over your outcomes. This is the new Earth timeline, beloveds. Walk over the threshold into this dimensional reality and step into being the victorious leader of your life. This 1010 portal is removing us from lifetimes and cycles of the narcissistic, codependent narrative. Our efforts to free ourselves from those people and systems have completed with success. You have taken action steps of making healthier choices, passing those soul growth spiritual lessons, and are now ascending into higher realms of unity, oneness, and co-creation. You have rewritten your Akashic blueprint that is birthing a strong, successful, thriving, and happy family legacy with healthy, loving, reciprocal relationship for yourself and the future generations to come. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, love Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. Today is a busy day, energetically speaking. It is the 1010 portal, which is ushering in endings and new beginnings, even before the eclipses arrive on October 14th and October 28th. It is the day in which Pluto, planet of transformation and regeneration, shifts back to direct motion, bringing a surge of power and rebirth intensity. And we also have the Sun, ruler of our life force energy, opposing Chiron, ruler of past life wounds and traumas, initiating a healing of old patterns that we have been carrying within us for some time. Get ready to move through the spiritual gateway to something new while leaving the past behind. Whether that be about a situation, relationship dynamic, belief system, or the way you view or feel about yourself, the universe is guiding us all forward in our evolution and growth. Blessings of love and light to all from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus in Virgo opposite Saturn retrograde in Pisces. As the angry Mars-Pluto tussle continues, discomfort grows. Venus, known as the love goddess, the one who shows us the way of the heart, runs into a block, a stop, a no-go area. The line is drawn, the rule set, the word no reverberates. Some might sink into fault-finding. Nothing is right, everything is wrong. Peace and happiness are just an unrealistic dream. For others, it's trouble with relationships or money matters, and it's hard to see how to make it better. It is difficult sometimes to switch the vibe when a shadow hangs over our head. But right now, we must be responsible for our own happiness. It's not about dancing around saying everything is fine when it isn't. But small acknowledgments of all that is good go a long way to relieving unhappiness. Practice gratitude. Thank the tree for its beautiful leaves, the flower for its petals. Smile at the puppy wriggling in delight. Dance, move your body to change the energy. Remind yourself you are worthy. Value what you have to offer. Trust that the work you are doing will pay off in the end. Love and gratitude are the umbrella for life's rainstorms. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 250, White Electric Dog. The number 3 is called Electric, and its keywords are Activate, Bond, and Service. The third day of a wave spell is always a real live wire. This is because day 1 identifies the journey, day 2 considers the obstacles ahead, and day 3 the energy is electrified, and things really start to get going as if a switch has been turned on. Electric is always a fun number regardless of which wave spell it occurs. So much energy comes in very handy if you make use of it. It is definitely not a relaxing energy, so don't expect to feel like a couch potato today. Today is White Dog, which represents love, loyalty, and heart. The energy of a White Dog Day is about putting all of your heart into whatever you do, whether it's taking on a huge project or just doing the housework. Love what you do and be loyal to seeing it through to the end. Dogs can be very tenacious and they don't easily give up their bones. Take a leaf out of their book if you want to get things done. It's an interesting combo of number and day. The electric dog needs to be of service rather than a pet. They say every dog needs a job, but this is especially true for the activated live wire of a pooch that this dog is. How do we translate that energy? You may feel the desire to be of service to mankind today. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, White Electric Dog, 3 Oak, Keen 250, 10th of October 2023, 1010 Manifestation Portal, devoted to service, activating unconditional love. 10-10-2023 = 117 = 18 = 9. Day codes 10 manifestation, perfection, leader, authority, power. 8 infinite abundant source flow. 9 completion, endings, destiny, service, humanity, grace. Month year codes 10 1 new beginnings, original, unique, leader, independent. 8 20 the awakening, clear vision. 2 partner, twin, cooperation, alliances, duality. 23 Royal Star of the Lion, strength, protection. Keen 250 = 7 spiritual magic code. A very powerful day for unleashing our endless white magic through the power of love. How perfecto on this 1010 manifestation of perfection portal. High divine magic indeed. 18 months ago, Keen 250 aligned with Mother's Day, a deeply feminine day of honoring our planetary mothers. Love was definitely the power sweeping the globe that day, as it is every Keen 250 day, a day where we bond together to celebrate love. Today's 18 = 9 code is activating the divine plan flowing from Source. Endless resources for the New Earth leaders to step up as creators today. The moon is in Leo today, so the royal energies are flowing forth to express our divine sovereignty. A very potent empowerment code on this phenomenal 1010 portal day. Day 3 of the spectacular yellow star wave spell, where we are awakening our sparkle and using our creativity to attract more beauty, grace, and harmony in our lives, so that our lives become a living work of art. Today we are activating our creativity through the power of unconditional love, bonding with kin to express our shiny, bright, starry light through divine service. Tone of creation, electric tone 3 in the emotional realm, action bonding, power activates, essence service. Electric energy provides the ignition or spark for our creativity. It also adds power to anything you are creating today, an extra electrical boost to draw upon. The power of 3 is derived from 2 units merging and creating the third, more powerful entity. This action duplicates the essence of bonding and service that the electric tone provides. Electric energy has a very high emotional charge, so make sure you ground this energy today. Otherwise, it can build up, stressing your nervous system and result in emotional flare-ups and arguments. Grounding is particularly important when the solar flare activity is intense. Today you should contemplate how you can activate your electrical power to send waves of pure charged energy to uplift and awaken others through your acts of love and divine service. The electric tone creates a triangle, a third energy from the magnetic bonding of the two units. So we have a very strong electrical charge today to bond with our kin. This may be to rise up together, to start planning for our future. Either way, the super glue is bonding today. Let us bond together through meditation and activate our perfect new earth vision. First seek God, then look around you to see the team of people walking with you. That is your tribe. Here comes the sun. Rise up and shine together, children of the sun. What a divinely supercharged 1010 manifestation portal today, all perfectly, divinely orchestrated. Trust in the divine plan. God wins. Today's question is, how can I activate unconditional love, devotion, and loyalty through bonding and service with my kin to manifest the divinely perfect reality? May you find your inner spark fueled within your open heart today. Go forth and express yourself and manifest a beautiful life. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 250, White Electric Dog. The mantra, the code for today is, I activate in order to love. Bonding loyalty, I seal the process of heart. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of timelessness. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Marie Wasalik, for your donation today and your continued support. We appreciate you very much, Divine Sister. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Miss S. Snow, for another super thanks donation on YouTube. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful New Earth code from Divine Brothor of the Light, Li Parori. Light sculpts life, optics, North Star, navigation, eye turns, brain on, metacentric, chromosome, well-centered, focused eye, illumination, magnetic center, endogenous light, source God spark, true soul's essence, spirit's motive force, mother, father, child, evolutionary realities, merging shadow light, charging through the gates, standing wave function, love-based awareness, truth heart resonance, forging new worlds, moments to share, life chooses life, informed fields, building worlds, vibration rules, authenticity, UV light, POMC gene, beta endorphin, hardwired light, DC electric signal, limitless scope, Immortal souls, dragon rider, fire continuum, land, water, sky, first principles, Lemuria light, energy flow, shine. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, sacred 1010 portal as we continue our journey through the Ascension vortex and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.